Hey, Blue Table fans, we're here with Blue Table Painting painter Dave, and he's going to show you how to do some awesome snow.
Yeah, we're going to try to.
Yeah. That sounded like something different, but go ahead.
No, we definitely are. I've been doing snow ever since I started working here. I think my first project included
because
snow.
I discourage that.
And I've done pretty much the majority of the projects of snow we've done. It's not.
You may think it won't affect your performance now, but it will definitely affect your performance as time goes on.
Snow?
Yeah.
Why?
People think it's like, that it's not going to affect them, but it does. It really does. You can't just keep doing snow and have it not, get into like take over like more and more of your life.
Look. If you're making money, doing your stuff, you're good.
Yeah, but you're not making that much money here, Dave.
Well, if I was dealing in snow, anyway. I would be, right?
Oh my gosh! All right, should we just completely start this over? No, let's plow ahead. Okay, so here's how to put snow. Yeah, so let's snow plow ahead. Thank you very much. But ciao. Okay, so how to put snow flock.
Snow flock.
Okay, first off, where do you buy this stuff?
Well, you can get the snow flakes from your gaming stores or
Woodland Scenics.
Yeah, Woodland Scenics.
Right here. And this is like a lifetime supply right there.
Yeah, it goes a long way, and the way we do it obviously is you need a bit of glue. Okay. And you mix glue with water, and then you mix snow, and then kind of make a little bit of paste. So I'll try and do that.
Can we get a clean palette?
Oh, we can.
Okay, here we go.
So here's a clean palette. And then you also need to make sure you have clean water, because any types of paint or anything can tint your snow, and it ends up bad. And so obviously a lot of gamers know already. You put quite a bit of glue down, and then you need to.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Well. You need a lot of glue.
How much are you going to use all of this?
Yeah, we've got a few more people left. So, and then you need water, because you have to obviously water down your glue. You don't want a super big consistency.
Now, also, if you go to a drugstore, you can often get a pediatric pharmaceuticals dispenser, like a syringe. It's 10 millimeters typically, and those are really good for measuring out water.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So
you have kids, Dave?
I don't have kids.
See, there you go.
So that's a good idea.
The people with kids out there will know what I'm talking about.
You know what I do?
Pediatric syringe.
Glue and water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pre-mix it.
So he makes what's called glue.
Oh, okay.
I make a glue.
A gloop is what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Get your
gloop.
gloop.
Once you have
gloop right here.
a gloopy kind of consistency,
Okay,
so it's a little bit runny.
a second. So now what?
So once you have a gloopy consistency, you want to start putting in some snow, and do it in small amounts at a time, because you don't want to waste snow. I mean, glue and water, it's no big deal, but it's snow, and obviously you don't want to waste it. And
by the way, don't leave that out on the seat of your car, because that'll give the police probable cause.
Oh, yeah. You'll be searched.
Yep.
Searched. So you slowly keep adding it and adding it. What you're looking for is you want the snow to still be a little bit runny, because it's easier to spread on the base. It's easier to manipulate. It's easier to get in the small to reach places. And then you can also kind of mold it a little bit to kind of give edges and little ridges and whatnot. And so it's important you kind of do this slowly to get the right consistency, kind of like a dough. So now we're starting to get it pretty good, like right about here. This is kind of the consistency you want.
All right, then now let's talk about application.
So obviously you want to be using a brush that you don't care too much about while making
Well, because I notice you're all the way up into the metal portion of the brush, which is...
And I will thoroughly clean...
get glue up there is death for that brush.
And so this is my snow brush, and it's
got it.
seen a lot of use. So actually I'm going to add just a little bit more snow. And once you start applying it, you probably want to rinse out your brush just a little bit so you can manipulate it better. Because if you notice, your brush will start spreading out.
So if your brush is wet and has water on it, if the snow stuff won't stick to it as bad.
Anyways, so I'm going to rinse out my brush real quick. And obviously don't paint with water that you have snow in.
Yeah. Can you hold on a second?
Cleaned out. Obviously you want it a little bit flexible.
The brush is cleaned out, got it.
But so just get little globs, and then you'll set it.
You need to turn it so we can see. So this one already has some.
Has a bit on it, but if you notice, along the legs, along the rim of the bases, you don't have it. So I'm going back.
And you're not getting it like on the foot.
Nope. We're trying just to because it's pretty malleable,
Right.
and you're able to kind of just push it where you want it.
That's awesome.
And because it's a
So
little
there's
wet,
drifts of snow.
yeah, if you want to, you can just wet it just a little bit to kind of give it a little bit more wetness, and then it'll kind of fill
Whoa,
in, kind
whoa,
of like
you
a
moved the
wash.
fake.
Oh, sorry. It'll kind of your snow will kind of drift down in where you want it if you just
Oh,
kind
really?
of wet it down a little bit.
Okay. So it'll continue moving after you put it on.
Or and if you need to, you can just wet it a little bit. Just get a little bit of water on your brush, and it'll kind of push it down where you need it.
All right. Well,
So you wanna make
that's
sure you get that in.
fantastic, Dave. I gotta tell you, that is really spectacular. Even I. Boy, everyone's waiting to see what I'm going to add to that. Anyway, yeah, I definitely learned some new things. Thanks a lot, Dave. What's the
just
PS here?
A PS, another tip. So instead of trying to make drifts with the front of your brush, a lot of times you can just use the back of the brush to make indents and press into the snow. And it'll kind of make it look like footprints.
Okay. Are you looking for a guy?
This
look
model
at
like
that.
here,
Okay.
you can
Don't move it.
you kind of just press your tip of your brush in to kind of make little patches. It looks like footprints, or you can if they had like a kneeling figure or something like that. So.
All right. Hey, that's fantastic. Thanks a lot.
Sorry.
Nope,
Moving
you're
the
fine.